hard do you think it is to make millions? Well, it takes work, that's for sure. But I've got some news that will change your life. It is nowhere near as hard as you think, and tonight, we're going to prove it. Yes, we've actually got Nadja Piatka. She's the founder of Nadja Foods. Let's bring her in because she kind of made it easy.
My name is Nadja Piatka, and my company is Nadja Foods. After 20 years of marriage, I found myself a single mom. I couldn't find work. All of a sudden, I couldn't pay bills, and I found that for the first time in my life, we had bill collectors after us. I ended up realizing that the only person who was going to hire me was myself. In my company now, I'm a supplier to Subway. We supply Wegmans, Giant Foods. My product is across the U.S. and in Canada. When I look back now, I found that it's easier than I thought, even though there were a lot of times where it was ups and downs, but I learned from every one of them. You know what? I don't have to worry about the bill collectors anymore. Thank goodness.
We're going to kind of put her thesis to the test, is that it's not so hard after all. Okay, number one, easy to come up with an idea.
Yes, well, you know what? I didn't have a napkin, but I had, you know the liner that goes in pantyhose, the cardboard? I wrote my ideas on there. So
there you go.
There it was, in your face. And you know what? When you write it down, it makes you want to act on it.
How'd you actually come up with the idea?
Well, because I realized people, you know, again, the need. People want to eat healthy, they want to lose weight, but it's got to taste good, and I came up with recipes that tasted great.
Something that was missing in your life. You said there's got to be a better way, that we said on the show. We wrote it on a hosiery thing.
Yeah.
Okay, thesis number two. It's easy to find the time. How'd you do it? Obviously, you're raising kids. How'd you find the time?
I would wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and that time was a free time. Actually, no phone calls, no kids, very quiet. I baked, I created, and there was my time.
Guess what, guys at home? You might have to get up early. I mean, it's once again, I'm not saying it is easy, it's not, but the solution is easy. That doesn't mean it's easy doing it, but guess what? I don't have the time. I'm going to sleep less.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
it. That's it. You know what? I watch TV less, whatever it is.
But you know, if you're excited about what you're doing, it doesn't feel like work.
Doesn't feel that way. You can't wait to get up.
You can't wait to get up. That's the whole idea.
And that's why I say find it with your passion.
Exactly.
Because if you're passionate, you'll never feel like you're working.
Yeah.
Now, theory number three, it's easy to get noticed. Was it easy to get noticed?
Well, you know, you have to make yourself noticeable, and there are ways to do it. I thought, well, you know what? I need to brand myself. I didn't have the money to brand myself at all, so what I did was called the newspaper and said, I'd like to write a newspaper column. And they said, well, we can't afford to, we don't have the budget for a newspaper column. And I said, I'll write for free. And I knew if I wrote for free, I'd have my picture on there every week. I wrote this column, and I told them, if people like me, then you can pay me. So after a while, I was making a little bit of money, but you know what? It was free, and it was fun, and
it sounds kind of easy. We love it. All right, there's 3 easy ways. 20 million bucks. Okay, so you don't need $1 million. It's like you start. Everybody wants that cushion. You know, you didn't have a cushion. You had a prayer.
I started with $100.
I love it.
$100 to buy a stationery and business cards, and I outsourced the production. So there was all that I needed. If there's a will, there's a way.
Living proof. Amelia Antonetti, founder of Lucky Napkin. Nadja Piatka, founder of Nadja Foods. Andy Brown, founder of Halo Purely for Pets and the author of The Whole Pet Diet. It ain't that hard. Come on, guys. What are you waiting for? More big idea. Straight ahead.